Hello, welcome to a new video game review, and I am going to be talking about this game right here, Wolves of Midgard. So, last month or like a little while back, I did reviews where I talked about Titan Quest, Diablo, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, because I was looking forward to this game. Now, one flaw I have with this game is I got an insert that said, because it said Special Edition Wolves of Midgard, because I was the only one that pre-ordered at GameStop, the only one, and I live in a small town, so that's the only game store I have, and I don't drive, so I was the only one, and it said I pre-ordered the Special Edition digital soundtrack and a digital art book. There is a digital soundtrack and a digital art book, but you can only look at the art book online. So, one thing I could say is there's only two types of characters you can have. You can have male or female, and the way they do class systems, or what kind of abilities you have, is your weapons. So, your sorcerer wizard class, you would go and be under Odin, and then you would have like your lightning, your frost, you fire, you could spin your little staff around. If you want to be dual wield, you're Loki, and that's all your dual wield powers. You can do poison, you could throw weapons, you could spin around, you can do this right trigger attack, or you can go back and forth and attack people and stun them. If you want to be with a sword and shield, that's Tyr, but I haven't done much on that one. There's a bow class. Thor is two-handed melee. So, I'm going to do the positives first before I get into any negatives. So some of the positives are, this game is really long. So I played it every day for about 2 to 3 hours for about a week and a half. I finally beat the game today, and one of the cool things is, after you beat a boss, you get like a trophy head, and you got this big looking cabin thing, and all throughout the cabin is all the enemies you've killed. So you can go through and you can do it that way and attack people and all that good bullshit. So you can do it like that. You can upgrade your armory and your smithy, level up, but you need, this game has a different way that it does things, so that's really cool. There's gems in the game, but I haven't really figured out how to put the gems into your weapons. It's not like Diablo 3, it's not that easy to do it. You also have these trials you can do, where you do these trials and you're able to get your iron, your wood, and your gold. So in this game, in order for you to upgrade your ship, the armory, and the equipment, you have to get a certain amount of gold, a certain amount of wood, and you can go on these little mini quests, and every time you do a quest, it will say, like, collect 3 iron skulls, kill so many trolls, and you get a bonus. Now, the attack is really good, the hit detection is really good, you can roll really easy, and there's a good variety of enemies and different levels. I like the environmental thing they have. If you're in a lava area, you gotta find these areas that are ice to cool down the lava. If you're in a cold area, you gotta find fire to cool it down. The only bad thing is if you're in a lightning area or poison, you don't really have these things to calm them down. So let's get into the leveling up system, which I think is one of the biggest flaws in the game, is the leveling up system. So what you do is you collect blood shards when you kill enemies, and you collect enough. So it's not really experience, it's you're collecting their blood, and you collect enough blood, and then you're able to attack people. You're about allowed to go, you have to go to your altar, and you cash that in, and you'll get like a skill point and 2 gift points. So your skill point is going to be for your armor, your health, your elemental resistance, your attack speed, your damage, and then you get your gift points where you can put 2. You get 2 every time that you do this, and you get your gifts. And that's where you can do like a poison damage or elemental resistance or anything like that. Now my biggest problem with this is you have to upgrade your altar in order to do this. And you can only upgrade your altar 3 times. So you can only upgrade it 3 times, which means you can only put 3 points in one ability. And if you find certain abilities that you really, really like, you can't upgrade them anymore. So you can only upgrade them 3 times, which is fucking bullshit. You have 3 times you can only upgrade them, and then it's done. But what the game also has, it has like these amulets that give like special powers where you can rain down fucking lightning. I got that power towards the end of the game, and that is a fucking beast. That is awesome. It is an awesome power to do, but it's all about when do you use these, when do you not use these. Health, you get these charges, like you have these totems that only give you like 3 charges, but they don't tell you like when to swap them out when you get new shit. But the other thing is, you can't buy anything. You cannot buy armor. You cannot buy weapons. You have to craft everything. And I hate crafting. I think it's fucking bullshit. So in order for you to do anything, you have to craft. So constantly you're trying to get enough good gold, enough wood, and enough iron to get these items to upgrade. And it's crap. It's bullshit. So Wolves of Midgard has, you have really cool boss battles, you got a lot of enemies that you fight, but then it's like all the story is told through text. So for the longest time I had no idea who I was fighting. You have no idea how you're fighting, you don't know when you're at a middle point, and I kind of started getting to the point of, when's this game gonna end? Like, it has a core element of good shit in the game, but then there's so much piled on that you don't really care about, and that's just how I felt. I didn't really feel like I was making any progress at all. And towards the end of the game, you are a fucking beast, and you can fucking destroy anything. So the final boss. This final boss is supposed to be a badass, right? It took me less than a minute to kill the boss. You know what I did? I threw a pair of axes at him, spun around real quick, hit the A button repeatedly, got my rage up, hit my rage, and just took him out. Because if you have Loki's ability for the dual wield, you have 2 dual wielded weapons plus your rage, and you can actually increase your rage that you're doing to make you more powerful. So when I was playing Wolves of Midgard, it's like, yes, the game is pretty good, but does it have replayability? I don't know about that. I don't know if it has replayability. I'm going to try and do another playthrough on it. I I think I'm going to try and do a bow casting, because that might be more of a challenge when I'm playing. But I played it on the hardest difficulty too, and I still was able to fucking annihilate the game. So there's really cool bosses, there's some really cool power-ups, but there's some power-ups that are fucking stupid. So I will give Wolves of Midgard a 5 out of 10. It has stuff there. They set it up for a possible sequel, but I don't really know how well it's going to do. So this is me, this is Chucky. This game got a 5 out of 10. I would say if you're a fan of the Diablo series or Path of Exile, I would definitely check it out. But I would try and get it on the cheap side, because I don't know if it's really worth $60. But you will get your time out of it, because if you play it through, it is a long game. Alright, until next time, I will see you guys later.